At least we didn't have to worry about overexposure to the sun today, that's for sure. Was it a cloudy day or what? And along with that, some drippiness in some places, a little bit of that snow coming down in areas south and east of the city. Here's the webcam shot from SUNY Buffalo overlooking the town of Amherst, and we're switching over to the night vision here. And still pretty cloudy out there, and eventually those clouds will start to break up for us, though, later tonight. And here's a shot from Alfred University, and I don't know if you can see it here. It's starting to get a little dark. There's a little whiteness to the hills down here, just a very light coating down across Allegheny County, and a similar scene, a little bit of a light coating showing up on the hills in Ellicottville, but you kind of have to get south of the border, down there, New York-Pennsylvania border, before you finally get into any type of accumulating snowfall. As we take a look at four-wind Doppler this evening, still a few patches of precipitation out there right now. As I explained to you in the last half hour, the green shade is liquid precipitation, this blue is snow. There's a little bit of pink showing up there. That's it's more of a mix, at least, of precipitation coming down across sections of Cattaraugus County, but most of it has now exited the Niagara frontier, including the Buffalo Metro. Still a few of these light snow showers kind of dotting the Pennsylvania line. Hard to believe the situation downstate, though, in New York City. I mean, it's only 4 Octobers before Halloween in which there has been any type of measurable snowfall in New York City, and this one turned out to be the greatest. And that snow is going to be winding down eventually for those folks, but that's the stuff we missed out on. Up to a foot in areas well back to the west and north of New York City, even along the border here between Pennsylvania and Maryland. Still a few spotty rain showers back here to the west, but we should have some drying heading our way, especially getting into tomorrow, which should provide for at least some sunshine. At least that's what's showing up on the super microcast as we get into Sunday. Clouds start to break up here for us, and we're going to call for mostly to partly sunny skies across the area. Light wind speeds picking up just a bit during the afternoon. You can see a little bit more of that cloudiness gathering in the sky by later at 5 p.m. As we get into Sunday night, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies, at least skies becoming mostly cloudy, and those clouds will set the stage for maybe a bit of nuisance precip around here very late in the day on Monday for the trick-or-treaters. It should be mainly rain-free for much of the day, but it's possible maybe a few sprinkles might pop up very late in the afternoon or getting into the evening hours. Around the neighborhoods this evening, everybody pretty close in range here again. Not much movement on the thermometer. 39 degrees at Wheatfield and Grand Island, also at Williamsville. We have 40 in the Buffalo Harbor, also at Cheektowaga, 39 at Lancaster, 40 at West Seneca down through Hamburg, and as you would expect, higher terrain Colden at 35. Checking the latest temperatures elsewhere across the area. Jamestown at 34 right now. We're down to freezing at Bradford, also at Wellsville. As these temperatures dip a little bit further, any of that residual moisture is going to start to ice up, so there could be some patches of black ice in that direction tonight. 39 degrees at Niagara Falls. Now, actually, the first areas to see clearing tonight may actually turn out to be the coldest, and I wouldn't be surprised if that may actually be the case across the Niagara frontier. In fact, there's a frost advisory in effect for our neighbors on the other side of the river there on the Niagara Peninsula. 42 was the high in Buffalo today, 34 the low, 53 the water temperature at Buffalo, and your forecast for tonight, scattered evening rain and snow showers, then clearing toward morning. The low temp tonight, 26 to 34 degrees. Not a bad day for Sunday. Mostly to partly sunny skies, and the high temp, 44 to 50. Breeze picks up just a bit in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy tomorrow night and milder with a southerly breeze developing. 29 inland to about 40 degrees in the city. And on Monday, mostly cloudy, chance of a few sprinkles later in the afternoon into the evening. 49 to 54 degrees. A rather quiet week shaping up. No major storms on the way. A little bit of nuisance raindrops on the way maybe for Thursday, but much milder by the finish of the week. In fact, the normal high heading into the next weekend is in the low 50s. Look at that high temp forecast of 60 on Saturday.
I like the spooky ghost.
Yeah, you like that?
Sorry, what were you going to say?
There's more to come. That's okay.
All right, thanks so much, Mike. Well, coming up next in sports,